Hello everybody, I am Nyman the Hedgehog, and well, I look like shit, and I probably sound like shit too, and that's because this is a little impromptu video. I literally just woke up, so yeah. But when I woke up, I was excited to see an official trailer by Atlus, or by Nintendo, but it was also on Atlus, but I'm talking about the Nintendo one. The official English release of Persona 5 Scramble, or as it's called in English, Persona 5 Strikers. So, some backstory for those who don't know. Persona 5 Scramble came out in Japan in February this year, February 20th, I believe. And, normally we live in the age where a game comes out and it has an English translation pretty much, if not simultaneously, then within the next few months. That's what happened with Persona 5 Scramble, or Persona 5 Royal, I mean. It came out in 2019, late 2019, came out early 2020 here in America. And so people thought, okay, well, the English release of Persona 5 Scramble will come out a few months later. It did not. I'm currently recording this in December of 2020, and during that time, until this trailer came out, we have not gotten a single word by Atlus on whether or not Persona 5 Scramble was ever getting an English release, to the point where I had started to wonder if we would ever get it at all. I was legitimately afraid that it was going to remain a Japanese exclusive forever, and thankfully that didn't happen. Here we are many months later, and it's coming out February of next year. Okay, well, we can't have everything, right? I'm not gonna complain too much, because I'm just happy the game's coming out. Now, generally speaking, I'm not gonna be too angry at Atlus for this, mainly because I'm fairly certain the reason that it did take so long to come out was because of the whole COVID thing, because that it was around late 2019, but it didn't really hit until like March 2020, and which was right after Persona 5 Scramble's Japanese release. And so I can definitely imagine that probably played a huge part in why the game took so long to come out. That being said, Atlus has a problem of not communicating this. What I just said about COVID, that was my own personal, theory about why it took so long. Atlus hasn't said anything about this, and it's kind of frustrating, honestly. They did the exact same shit with SMT5. They came out with, they announced SMT5, they released a trailer for it, and then there was nothing. Absolutely nothing. For just a long time. Complete radio silence as Atlus just made Persona 5 and stuff like that. Well, it didn't affect me personally, because it's only recently that I've started to get into SMT, and I'm still playing all the older games. I'm currently playing through Digital Devil Saga. That's a really good game. I'm planning on getting the SMT3 remaster when that comes out in English, and there's a whole bunch of the whole series I'm wanting to play through soon, but it didn't really affect me much because I wasn't into SMT at the time. However, I can only imagine that being an SMT fan of the time, it was probably extremely frustrating that this game you wanted to come out wasn't coming out, simply because Atlus just wasn't fucking saying anything. And it's only recently that they had announced that it would be getting a 2021 release, and I don't think they said anything about it. They didn't even give an official date or anything. They just said 2021, which is fair. A lot of companies do that, but you know, when you have so much radio silence, you would think there'd be at least something more than just, this is the year it's coming out. Whatever. But what elevates the Persona 5 Strikers announcement from just being really happy that a game came out to being super fucking excited is that it's coming to PC as well. Which, you know, I don't know if you know this, but I'm sort of a PC gamer, mainly. And there were a lot of reasons for that. Mainly because on PC, you can play online for free and don't require a monthly payment just to be able to access online content. Not only that, but games usually ran a lot faster on PC and looked just way nicer than their console counterparts. And also, with PC releases, usually comes mods. Not always, you know, not every PC game out there has mods, but, you know, mods are awesome. I love mods. The question comes down to, should I get this game for PC or for Switch? And generally speaking, that question comes down to, am I going to play online, and am I going to mod it? If the answer to both of those questions are no, then I'll get it on Switch. Or hell, maybe I'll get it on both, because, you know, I fucking love Persona 5. I said this in my video about back when P5R and P5S were first announced. I fucking love Persona 5. It's my favorite game of all time, and I'm just so happy right now. So yeah, I'm really curious if we'll be getting any Persona 5 Scramble mods or Persona 5 Strikers. Right, sorry. I'm not a fan of the name change, but you know, I'm not gonna complain. I'm just happy we got it. I was really surprised when I found out that Persona 4 Golden on P. Firstly, I was surprised that came out because I didn't even see any sort of announcement. I just went on Steam and it just popped up, and I was like, "Excuse me?" Yeah, but you know. But I was also surprised to find out that Persona 4 Golden has mods, and one of my favorites is this one, where it replaces the opening, or the title screen, so that it replaces the opening title screen, so that it says, "Damn, that's crazy, bro, but did I ask?" And I fucking love that. I have that installed, and I refuse to play Persona 4 in any other way now. So yeah, I am excited to see, you know, the mods that come out for Persona 5 Strikers, you know, assuming that they do come out, which I hope they do, and yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I imagine it's probably gonna have stuff, I imagine it's probably mainly just going to be cosmetic stuff, like changing textures, maybe changing a model or two, you know, because Persona modding, generally speaking, isn't that crazy. I think the only out there mod that changes mechanics instead of, you know, just cosmetics is the mod for Persona 3 that lets you control your party members, and it's not even a mod, it's a cheat. It's action replay codes. Either way, I am definitely excited to see where this goes. And hey, maybe Persona 5 Strikers getting PC release will eventually lead to regular Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal also getting a PC release. Maybe. I'm not gonna be, you know, one of those fans that goes on Twitter and be like, "Atlus, give us the Persona 5 PC, you fuckers." No, because that's just being a piece of shit. They don't have to release it on PC, but you know, that'd be nice. It'd be really nice if they did. And hey, maybe if they don't release Persona 5 on PC, maybe when Persona 6 comes out in 2045 or whenever, maybe then it'll get a PC release. Oh god, how old will I be in 2045? Way too fucking old. But, you know, that's my thoughts on the Persona 5 Strikers English release Tell me what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video, which, knowing me, could probably be a year from now. So, bye.